Catch wreck. Catch wreck. Catch wreck.
Welcome everyone to another fabulous Alienware stream. I'm your host Vigo. Of course you know me, but I have a very special guest here with me. It is the lead designer, Ede Tarsoly. Did I say it right this time? It's been a back and forth thing that
Almost.
we've been doing. Ede, thank you so much for joining us for the stream. I'm super excited to showcase Soulslinger, Envoy of Death. And yeah, would you be so kind to introduce yourself to our fabulous audience?
Yeah, so I'm Ede Tarsoly, but that's a name that literally no one can pronounce even in our country, and I lead a small indie studio called Elder Games. And there's currently 9 of us working on this game called Soulslinger, Envoy of Death. And we've been working on it for 3 years now.
Wow, 3 years. That's
Yep,
that's 3 years of your life.
exactly. But, 3 beautiful years.
That's
Waking
awesome.
up every day with this.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Just as we come in, where are you located? Let's start there.
Yeah, so we are located in Hungary, but only the core team, and we have members from all over the world. There's Michelle, our writer, for example. She's from Canada. She has worked on multiple AAA titles before, so it's not just us indies, but we are being helped out by industry veterans as well. And I think we have so we have people from all over the globe. We have someone from Britain. We have someone from east of here. So it's a mixed thing, and the internet makes it all possible. So there's no one studio where we are all located.
Ah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So did you meet each other? Like, what was it? How did you get to this point, right? And we can tell the story, the journey that you took as we go through the
Mhm.
gameplay. But it just, how did you get to a point where you decided, hey, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to make this game.
I mean, that's a long one, but yeah, to start out, but to quickly summarize it, it all started out as a one-man show. So like 13 years ago, back then I was making video games all by myself, and at some point, an artist friend of mine recommended that I work with someone. So that someone joined, and that was 11 years ago, and that someone is called Gabor, and Gabor and I have been working together since. And basically, the team has slowly built up like that over the years. And some people were recommended to join, and other people I specifically searched for online and reached
Mm,
out, and they just stuck with us.
that's good. Making those connections. That's great.
Yep.
I want to go ahead and give a shout out to some of our audience members here. Say hi to everybody because they know that I love. This is my favorite part of the week, by the way, Ede. I love Mondays. I get to enjoy the company of our great community, my friends here. We got Vibrant, Sandeep. Hello, welcome, Geeky, love you, and uh, Care Ban. Rabbit, I'm never going to try and say your name, Rabbit. Rabbit, it's so good to see you. I think it's been a while. And Andrea, she's our Dead by Daylight special guest always.
Hmm.
So it's great to see all of you. Thank you all for joining. I'm excited to showcase Soulslinger as this is the first game out of a showcase to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Head Up Games. We're going to have an entire month dedicated to head up games, and in fact, we also have some games on Alienware Arena this month that I will be showcasing when we do our arena stream. Uh, Nova Pichu, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I see you're a first time chatter. Welcome to the chat. One of the things I like to do, Nova, is if you're willing to share, I like to ask people how they came up with their handles. Sometimes we get some interesting stories behind it. So if you're willing to share, please let us know how you came up with your handle, Nova Pichu. I'm guessing it has something to do with Pokemon, but I could be wrong. Geek and Lonely, hello, good to see you. Hey, Edit, what do you think? Let's go jump into the game and we can start telling some cool
Absolutely.
stories about the development. Let's do that.
Yep.
All right, let me go ahead and load her up. And by the way, folks, we have a special build just for you that's going to go live. You said it was tomorrow, Edda? It's going to go
Tomorrow.
live
Yes.
tomorrow? Awesome.
Yeah.
So we have an early look at the newest build. All right. And yes, folks, I did test it out before we went live. All right, let me jump on into the screen here. Right. Oh, that was a good transition, right? The smoke.
Yep. Just as it appeared.
All right. Yeah, so we got version 0.425. I did take a little early look yesterday, team. Oh, wait, hold on. No! I wanted to choose my game.
Okay. We need to start a new game.
Yes, we do. No, 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 no. Exit to menu. So, load game. There we go, new game. Here we go, folks. I think you're gonna like this because the what I did see so far, I was digging it. Are there any rats in this game? I don't know.
I have to think about it. I don't think so. Yeah, so fun little fact. since we're watching the intro here.
Yeah.
All the guys' movements are my movements. So I did all of those moves, and except for the face and the eyes, that's not me, but that's actually hand animated. But every motion that the guy goes through is mine, except for the one in the accident when he's limping. That was one of our animators. The rest of it is all me. Yeah. And of course the skeleton running on all fours. That wasn't possible to be done. Sorry, but yeah, no. And what I really like is that every time a gun is raised, you can very clearly see that there's a weight to it. So I showed this to you actually right before the stream, but I just want to show this real quick. We have a real replica of this gun right here. So basically, I hold this one whenever I go into the studio to record these motions, and the weight of the gun is exactly the same as in the game.
So hold on, they stuck you on a mocap, right? They stuck you in a mocap, and they captured your movements for the main character of this game.
No, I put on the motion capture suit. I prepare everything. This is all done.
Wait, this was all you?
In-house. Yeah, basically, and my wife sometimes helps, but basically this is mostly me, doing all of this, and then I just come up with the list of motions to do, and then I record everything, and that is needed for the game. So it's all motion captured. I am all the male movements, and my wife is all the female movements in the game.
Whoa, basically. Husband and wife team. Yeah, doing in this game, doing mocap, building an amazing game together. That is wild. I love that. See, folks, this is exactly why I love doing these streams and meeting folks like yourself, Ede. This is amazing. I love this. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah. Fluffy, hey, welcome to the chat. It's good to see you, man. Snow's like, still married? Your wife truly loves you.
Yeah, we are, actually. So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think she does. Yeah.
Oh! Darn it, Vigo. Be better.
Almost.
Yeah. Full disclosure, when I did this originally, I kept dying. I did it again! I already did this yesterday!
Come on, man. You can do this.
There we go. Oh. Yeah, Vibrate, no shocker there. Yes, it's true. So we have a running gag, by the way, Ede, that we have a death counter, and because I die a lot in games. So.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see how many times you die in this one. I mean, roguelikes are designed to get you killed. So
yeah, I love the environment, and actually, I was digging the music too as well. The game. Can you tell me a little bit about the music? Like, what was the inspiration behind the music?
Yeah, so I have composed all the tracks myself in the soundtrack of the game. I have been composing music since I was 12 years old, and actually, there was a full soundtrack for this game that was completed in about a year, and then I threw it all out because I thought that I could do better. So perfectionism is probably going to kill me at some point. But basically, I restarted, and we have actually, I think the biggest story regarding the music is that there is a well-known band called Tesseract. And Tesseract has a singer called Dan Tompkins. And basically, I've reached out to him for a collaboration. And much to my surprise, he got back to me. And basically, we have created a song for the game, a title song called Soulslinger. And I hope it's okay to say this, but it releases on February 23rd everywhere. And
yes, it is okay.
Yeah. Oh, fine, nice. And it's going to be available to everyone basically. And I can't wait because to me, this is like one of those life goals moments. You know, when your favorite singer gets back to you. I've been to their show, and have been listening to them for 10 years. And he just gets back to me and says, "Oh, this is a cool project. Let's do it." And I was like, "What?" So this is still, I'm still shocked by this, and to this day I cannot really believe that it happened. So
wow.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I'm blown away. I'm legitimately, folks. I'm legitimately blown away by. First of all, you just slammed, like. 3 cool stories. The first story, right, about, you know, the mocap and the gun, we did share that. And I told you at that point, after you shared that story with me, I said, no, you got to stop because I got to give genuine reactions to these stories, right? Because I gave that. So full disclosure, folks, I gave Ed a reaction of like, what? That's crazy. That's awesome, right? And you all know me, right? This is just my vibe, you know, off camera. Now, you just shared 2 extra stories, right? You and your wife doing the mocap together, and also the music. Man, this is awesome.
I've got more stories for you, so strap in.
Whoa, here we go, folks.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wild ride. By the time we get to the end of this, yeah, no, it's been this has been an incredible project for multiple reasons, and honestly, I couldn't wait to get started with this game 3 years ago to get it started, to get it made, but to get all these amazing things. And then, you know, I remember, like, you know, the Tesseract, for those of you who have never heard of them, they're kind of stars. Like, they have millions of fans, you know, a lot of listeners, and they're these sort of modern rock musicians. And I remember when they first, I sent them my melody that I have composed right here in this room, actually. And what happened was, when they composed the music out of it, they got back to me and they said, you know, are you happy with our music? Is it nice? And you know, at that point they weren't superstars. At that point they were humble guys that were like, you know, just couldn't wait to get feedback.
Just trying to put it together, yeah.
Yeah. That was just such an honest and beautiful moment. You know, like oh my God, these guys are not full of themselves at all. Like, they are like still, you know, super humble and super worried about screwing it up, even though they've been doing this for forever. And so it was a great moment. And I told them, yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, your music is perfect. Of course it's good. Just, yeah.
Oh man, that's so, I mean, again, I'm just blown away, right? You're getting serious Sam vibes? That's interesting. So actually, that leads me, good cat, that leads me to my question, Ede. You know, what were there any inspirations for this game?
Yeah, a lot of inspirations. So interestingly enough, the initial idea was completely like a dream that I had. Usually most of my game ideas start out this way. So it was just a dream that I had about a Wild West, a superhero in the afterlife, searching for his love. And basically, after that, I've played Hades, Dead Cells, and Returnal. And you can see influences of all 3 very clearly in this. And then, you know, as over time, it evolved a lot more as a lot more other influences came in. It has a bit of a boomer shooter feel to it, you know, but also there are like a couple of features that are not necessarily from a boomer shooter. So it's really a mix of things that we are all a fan of at Elder Games.
Wow.
And by the way, just want to talk about this cutscene real quick, because I haven't dropped a cool thing on you for like a minute now.
Okay.
Have you seen all those skeletons in this cutscene? They're
yes.
like I think they're like 10 or something. So there are 64 animations, and that was all me going all twisted up, like this or something. Like 64 animations, all recorded in about a day. And I had to get really creative because all the skeletons have to do different things. So yeah, it's all in-house, and we all do these animations ourselves. So, you know, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm afraid of spoiling things before they happen. But there are some really fun stuff coming up because we had some real fun with motion capture ourselves. Yeah.
Oh man, I love this. You're so good at it. You're so good as a guest. I love you already as a guest. Thank you.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no, please, it's my pleasure. I love doing this. Monkstrap, yes, I am totally getting some Dark Tower feels out of this as well.
I read Dark Tower, actually, so I think there's some subconscious influence.
I mean,
there
like
as well.
any proper geek,
Yep.
right? I mean,
Yeah, of course.
Wickerman, hey, good to see you. So I choose reward Blazing Essence. Okay, so I get I can only choose explosive rounds. Is that correct?
Yes, this is a tutorial for now, but it's about to be over real soon. So the tutorial isn't really obnoxious. It's not getting in your face for too long.
Right.
So it's just getting through the basic motions of the game. So now you got the ability, and if you go through the gate, then you get to use it, and get to blow some stuff up.
Yeah, actually, I did get through this portion when I was playing last night a little bit, and yeah, totally. I'm totally digging it. It's a fun game, and I didn't feel the tutorial was in my face. To your point, right? I felt like, it was very natural part of the gameplay, which I think is the best way to do it.
Yeah, and it's also the best way to spend a lot of time working on it, because that's the usually fun fact. By the way, most developers that I know spend the most time on like the first 10-15 minutes of their games, and that was our thing as well. In this case, it was a joint effort between the writer, the UI designer, and myself to try and get this port to be the absolute best that it can be. Hope we succeeded.
Hey, so far what I've seen, I've loved.
Awesome.
Oh, hello. Boom. Oh, you look scary. Ah!
Yeah, that's a bigger guy with more health.
Here we go. There you go.
All those coins that they're dropping, you will eventually get to spend it.
Oh, they do? They get spent?
Yep. Those the ones that are, those little gold pieces that they're falling.
All right. Good
Nice.
enough. Ooh. Shared trauma. That's right. Whenever you take damage, so do the enemies near you. Gain 0.15% bonus damage for each missing health point you have. Oh, that's a good one. Resilience. You gain 5% damage resistance for the rest of the attempt. Yeah. You know what? I know I take a lot of damage. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrea, it's true. Vigo's pile of treasures is growing. So true. That Vibrant, that's right. Jonah Hex, you're right. That's another good vibe. I'm a big comic book nerd myself too, so Jonah Hex I'm a fan of. I don't know if you ever heard of Jonah Hex. It's a DC character.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm talking to myself.
No, I thought you were talking to the people in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I have heard of the character, but I don't know the character, unfortunately.
No. It's all good, man.
Okay, so if you enter the inventory,
Okay.
by pressing I, then yeah. So basically, this is where you're gonna collect everything. And there's a fun little story for every single resource that you collect in the lower right. And also, this is the main character that we have built. So this is a character completely from scratch, which is crazy for an indie studio. And we have spent an unrealistic amount of time on this guy. So yeah, there were a lot of drawings, a lot of sketches before we got started with him. But yeah, no, I think he looks really good. I'm really proud of him.
I know, seriously, looks really good. But I think I genuinely think, folks, you're going to get blown away by a portion of the story that we're going to be coming up to in a little bit. That when I got there last night, I said, no, this is where I stop, because I was audibly like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, and I need to stop because I need to give this genuine reaction to the audience. So you'll know it when you see it, I think.
And I'll try and stop talking during that. Told you, once you get me started on this, I can't stop.
No, that's the way. Hey, I'm all for it. Ooh, there you go. Bam. No. Come on, blow up.
Just not with you near that.
Yes, exactly. Though I'm known for doing something silly like that.
Oh, don't worry. I've blown myself up as well. Plenty of times during the development of this game, so yeah.
There we go.
So one of the main story bits, by the way, about the game is that as you get closer to the as you get further into the game, it gets more and more Western styled. So at first it's more of these rocky temple kind of thing, and it gets more and more into the Wild West as you will go further. So you will see more Wild West arenas soon, I think. And basically the concept is that, you know, dead souls transform Limbo into what they experienced in real life. So if it's a Wild West character, if someone coming from the late 1800s, then they're you know, the Limbo around them is going to transform into the Wild West. And the reason why this area in particular looks like a temple is because we are now up against a character called the Cursed King, who you have actually seen earlier in a cutscene, and he's from an unspecified ancient era.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why it looks this way. Yeah.
Woo!
By the way, everything in the story is explained. We have spent way too much time on that.
No,
Like,
no.
you know.
You did not spend too much time on it, because let me tell you, I very early on, again, last night, I said, I'm already digging this story. I want to know more about this character.
Yeah, no, our writer Michelle is very like a perfectionist, and so am I. So basically, what we do is we sit down and almost literally, she would just ask, you know, about almost every blade of grass, like, why is this here? What's the story behind it? And then we just go ahead and explain it. So it's everything is explained in the game basically, and even the things that are not yet explained in the game, we have an answer for it. You could ask literally anything, and I could just, you know, I could either tell you or spoil it for you.
Right.
But, yeah, it's all in there.
No,
and,
please don't spoil it.
I will not. I will try my best not to.
Ooh. So I'll ask this after, if I clear this area, because it looks like I'm getting dangerously low.
Okay.
But I do have a question about the portals, because that was intriguing me a lot. No. Woo! This is fun. Sorry. I am so into it.
I'm sorry to actually take over the chat, but somebody said, I like the realistic recoil of the gun. Thank you so much for mentioning that. We have redone that 5 times before finally...
Really?
It turned, yeah, before finally it ended up this way. And I'm just really grateful for anyone noticing that, to be honest, because it's been a hell of a ride trying to get it right. Yeah, 5th time is a charm. Exactly.
That's awesome. Oh, no, you can tell there's a lot of passion. Okay, cool. So it looks like I did survive with 8 health left, but so I see the different. So I see like the portals give you different things. So there's soul essence, and then there's Emporium. Tell me a little about these differences, like of choosing all these different portals. Tell me a little about it.
From a story perspective or from a gameplay perspective?
Both, actually. Tell me a little bit about these portals. Like, how does it impact your gameplay? Let's start there.
Okay. So basically, every time you clear an arena, there are several portals opening up, and they offer alternate paths for you, and it basically changes the kind of reward that you're getting. But there are also secret portals that you can find that open sometimes in secret locations that offer a very different take, a very different kind of bonus for you. And basically, you will eventually definitely get to the boss, but the route that you take to reach the boss and the kind of bonuses that you pick up is entirely up to you. Anyone who has ever played Hades, by the way, this is a very similar kind of system, except for instead of big gates, it's a Stargate sort of thing. I have a thing for teleport gates, so you know, it's that's on me. But yeah, no, and I was actually gonna recommend to please go to the Emporium, because that's and I'm gonna shut up.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
I want to see this.
Let's do it. Woo! Ooh, it got quiet. Oh, I hear the pirates.
Bless me, soul, an envoy of death. Or like it says in this business, a customer. Welcome to Deadeye McGee's Emporium.
Wait, you're a pirate?
One of my favorite NPCs.
Corky Deadeye McGee at your service.
What is a pirate doing
thought Limbo was just some puffed up penny waste version of the new world, did ya? There'll be other
Yeah, so this is gonna go on for a while, and I think this is the point where I'm gonna jump back in.
Okay.
So sorry for
No,
doing
it's all
that.
right.
Yeah, so basically, this is a 2-minute video where he's just talking about the place where he comes from, and this is the part where you actually learn that there's also a pirate part of Limbo and also several other parts. But what's really funny about all this is that coins don't really have any meaning in the afterlife anymore. But he just likes shiny things. So he's gonna ask you to bring him more coins, and he's gonna sell you actually useful stuff in return. I think this character turned out great. What still is a funny thing is that this motion was also me, but the fun part is that because there's no cutting, you see that the whole 2 minutes uninterrupted. I had to learn every motion, so this took a long time, much longer than I would want to admit, learning the entire motion that he goes through. And also what I wanted to point out here is that what we do is we specifically create characters through motion. So what you see is that he has very exaggerated movements. He's very like, oh my god, I'm so dramatic and I'm doing this almost cartoonish movement style. Whereas the main character is like, all straight and has like these very masculine movements. And then, the skeletons have all this crooked stuff and stuff like that. So we try to work that out for each character before we go into the room and actually record these motions. And honestly, I'm very proud of how the pirate turned out. I think he looks great, and I think it's one of the best characters in the game. But that's also thanks to our voice actors. To drop another truth bomb on you, veteran voice actor Kyle Habert, who also voiced, I believe, voiced characters in Dragon Balls and Transformers, I believe, has also worked on this one to make it sound so good. So yeah, I think that he's done an amazing job. Yeah,
I'm. Chat, please let us know. Share your love for, because I'm in love. I'm in love here. This is great. These are great backstories. This is a great game so far. I'm digging this. I'm digging the characters, and I'm telling you again, we're still not yet at that part of the story. This is new to me, actually. I love this. I mean, man, every step of the way, you're blowing my mind, brother. This is great.
So just a tiny addition to that. So the main character, Soulslinger himself, is voiced by none other than DC Douglas, who has been Legion in Mass Effect 2 and also Albert Wesker in Resident Evil. So he's actually also one of the celebrities, and I'm actually really proud to have worked with him. It's such a great experience, with these people. You just send them what you want to hear, and they like read your mind, and they send back this perfect recording, and it's just so effortless with them. So I love it, and I love working with these people. Honestly, I think we have a great team behind this game. By the way, just one tiny Easter egg: if you stop here, if you move to the golden chest behind you, and try to actually take the gold. There's I think to the right of the marketplace, and there are some chests there. If you go there,
No touching the gun. Oh man, chat, show your love, please. This is great. I mean, come on.
And if you back away and go back again, he says multiple things over and over. So it's like, I think there are like 5 lines or something.
This is Snow. Welcome. Yes. Okay, this reminds me of like old school Warcraft, right? Like, just clicking.
I think there are like 5 lines, so there should be more, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, daft. Get.
Yeah, that was the last one. Yeah.
Oh, that is great. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm so glad you're here. All right, let's do this. I'm almost dead. All right. Let's see.
You're looking forward to that, aren't you?
I'm not.
Sorry.
Oi! Oh, they got me. There. Darn. All right. Oh, this blew me away. This is where I stopped, folks, when I died.
Okay, so
you have
wonder
fallen.
What's next.
DJ's been having a lot of work, but I've been chatting with him.
Back
Wait.
again.
What? We've entered Haven. So we died, and now we're in a place called Haven.
Yep.
Yeah, full disclosure, folks, when I saw this,
Death?
Soulslinger. The souls.
Ah, right.
This essence is heavy with souls of the dead. The cartel grows bolder.
Yeah, greedier too.
Some of these souls are prepared to cross over. I must bring them to the gate before we storm the others. Follow.
oh,
An eternity of this. But it'll be worth it.
so no, not much. So, Ede, let me tell you something. When I first saw this last night, I said to myself, they haven't built something. They haven't built something typical. And what I mean by
Mhm.
that is, you blew my like when you I die and now I'm in a different environment and now I am an agent of death,
Yeah.
literally an
Yeah.
agent of death, right?
Exactly.
And it gave me these kind of like I'm getting goosebumps straight up. I'm getting goosebumps because
Nice.
I knew immediately that the love put into the story was it was going to blow me away. I knew that I had to finish this game because I knew the story was going to be worth it.
Thank you. Always nice to hear that. Yeah, we have put a lot of effort into that, and what I also wanted to mention very briefly is that when you go up there, you're gonna meet another character.
Hmm.
This time, the emotions are recorded by my wife because this is a female character. Um, so that's um, that's what's going to happen. And what's interesting is that this lady is from the French Revolution era. So what's for us is it was very challenging and extremely challenging when you think about it. Is that so this character is from the French Revolution era, right? Our main character Soulslinger is basically from our present day, and Death is basically a high fantasy creature of sorts, and there are several other characters, and they're all from different eras. So how do you make these characters even interact with each other? We had to work a lot on the dynamic between these characters. How do you talk to Death? How is he your boss, but also at the same time, he's a relatable character, because Death in this game is not negative at all. He's completely neutral. He couldn't care less, basically, about the things that are going on around him. So we have worked a lot, and we have like documents full of this where we have came up with how every single character is going to interact with another character in the game's world. So like someone said in the chat, you can't work enough on story, and I fully agree with that, and we have spent a lot of time on doing that, and I'm just glad that you like it, and that hopefully it shows in the game.
Yeah, no, it generally does. So there is a question that Monkstrap asked. Now, obviously, this is coming out on PC, right? It's available on Steam. But forgive me because I didn't actually pay attention. Is this also coming out on console?
I actually, that's something that I cannot say yet.
Okay.
I'm honestly, I'm not sure,
Okay.
and I'm not sure that I'm allowed or
No,
I
no.
can say it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no problem.
but let's hope so.
Okay, let's do this. Let's meet this character
Lady Valerie.
that your wife mocapped.
Soulslinger,
Yep.
welcome back. So, first glimpse of the parts of Limbo under cartel control. How was
So my wife is actually sitting on a couch now in this scene.
Oh,
We were both the same
Yeah,
age.
we just said that this is gonna be the tree.
Not really.
Just
Haven is quite unique thanks to death. As for Limbo, you'll get used to it. It's always getting twisted by the will of the souls within. Particularly the overzealous.
You mean like the cartel?
Or its head. You should probably go see Death.
so Snow's asking, what engine did you use for the game?
it's Unreal Engine 5, yes.
Unreal 5. Awesome.
A tear of oblivion. Raw spectral energy. We can use those. Just add it to the Well of Tears. You can enhance your own.
And what I like about motion capture a lot, sorry, I talk about this a lot in this
No, please.
stream, but what I like about it a lot is that when she sits down and you can see those little motions, like she's looking down where she's sitting first, that, you know, those are the tiny things that an animator wouldn't really think about. But when a real person records it, it's in there because, you know, it was a real human actually going through those motions. So, yeah, those are the tiny details that I love that can be carried over because of the motion capture of it all. So yeah, just a tiny thing that I really like.
Hey, Chronix, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, no, and actually, you can tell it's on you can tell it's on Real 5 just by all the detail of the foliage here.
Yeah.
Yo, Sandeep's actually wondering, you know, and this might be too early to ask, but I'm going to ask it. Is there any DLC in the future planned?
So our title is currently in early access, which means that at the moment, anything that we come up with, anything that we build for the game is added. So if you have the game, basically you just get these as free updates.
Oh wow!
Up until the final release of the game, which is going to be, I honestly don't know when, but hopefully within a year.
Okay.
And after that, you know, a DLC after launch is up. You know, there are a lot of factors that play into whether or not we can do that. So, you know, it's too early to say, honestly.
Oh, wow. So I just came to Well of Tears. You want to tell me a little bit of something about the Well of Tears here? Anything we should know about?
Yeah, so this is an upgrade tree, basically, and there's more than meets the eye, because if you click any part of the circle, then a sub-tree opens up, basically, after everything. So you can just see that every upgrade has some sub-upgrades. It's... Yeah, and it takes a while to unlock everything, but there's a lot more upgrade options coming in Haven, not just the Well of Tears.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we are working on a lot of ways that you can customize Soulslinger, and my personal favorite that is coming is going to be a place called the Power Totem, which is going to allow you to infinitely upgrade Soulslinger if you have the resources for it, to the point that you can even overlevel. So basically, it's going to allow you to get super crazy strong if you want to.
You give us the fantasy, the overpowered fantasy that all us gamers love.
I mean, I'm a player too, damn it. So of course I am.
Yes. Oh, so Chronix is asking, have you thought about a co-op mode?
Well, thought about yes. Have the option to do it? No. So sorry to be a downer there, but yeah, this is still an indie game, and that is where we had to draw the line.
Right.
That this is going to remain a single player game, but you know, we're trying to do the best single player game that we can do, and hopefully.
No, and hey, mate,
enough.
if you get a sequel, you never know, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, even in this game, you know, if it gets, you know, it blows up or anything, then you know, I wouldn't rule out anything, honestly.
My love to the indie
that...
developers. My love to you, indie developers. There's so much passion put into it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's our life. We love doing it.
So we're here at the workshop. Anything you'd like to tell us about the workshop here?
Yeah, it's that I think it can be a bit misleading, but basically, at first you only have like 5 items that you can craft, but you can find secrets and other craftable items out there. So in reality, there are a lot more, or I think 3 times like this much, or even more items that you can craft. There are more weapons, there are more relics, and the locations are especially interesting because they unlock new areas that you can discover in Limbo. Yeah, this page, this screen basically gets expanded as the further you go into the game, and at the moment you can only unlock the questionably useful Unclouded Eye, but later on the double-barreled Fury is actually really crazy. But it's basically a shaved-off shotgun. So
should I go ahead and craft it? See what that's like?
Sorry, that was a horrible pronunciation on my part. Actually, it's up to you. Should I tell you how I play, or do you want to just?
Well, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to craft it. See what that's like.
Okay, up to you. All right, so it's. Yeah, so basically it's a thing that you can equip, and it makes it easier to see objects of interest in the game world.
Well, I need all the help I can get, so I'm glad I made it. All right.
Okay, and now this is the part which I'm really interested in, because one of the parts that I'm really interested in is because we are approaching a feature that hasn't been in the game before this version.
Okay.
And after this cutscene is over, you will see that there is a place called the Bestiary behind you, where you can keep track of every enemy type that you have encountered, see a drawing of them, and collect rewards for killing them. And then you can basically take that back to the crafting table and maybe craft something cool now. So I'm going to show that off in a minute.
Okay. You got it.
As soon as we get there.
Any scarring, and the gate is barred to them forever.
Any
And I
damage.
just-
So hold on. So any soul that's damaged, the gate is barred to them, so they can't
Yes.
move on.
So the gate of beyond, that big white gate in front of us, is the gate of beyond. After that is a very peaceful, very serene place where all souls end up that have died. And our wife or girlfriend is Nia, is on the other side of it. But because Soulslinger has been damaged in some way that I'm not gonna spoil, but it's gonna be one of the main mysteries of the story, he cannot follow. But you can try. This is one of the Easter eggs of the game. Please try going through the gate.
Mm. So okay, I'm gonna try.
That is
Oh.
the 18th time you have tried that. I fail to understand why you think this attempt will be any different.
And I got an achievement.
Yeah. So that was the 18th time that Soulslinger, according to the story, has tried going through the gate. Yeah.
I love my job. This is great. All right, so there's
Someone-
the bestiary. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and you collect rewards.
Yes.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, Vibrant, I love the. Thank you for sharing that you love the 720H. I'm telling you, that's what I'm using right now, the 720H. Again, super comfortable, amazing. Yeah, I'm glad you got it. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing. Is there full voiceovers? Snow, I'm not quite sure. What do you mean full voiceovers? Like the entire game?
In the game. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm guessing that's a question, that everything is voiced. But yeah, we have voiced every character, every interaction, every single conversation, even like the most optional, tiny little conversation, all voiced entirely. So yeah,
Nice. Oh, Cavion. Watching this from my Apple Vision Pro. Oh, that's cool. Oh, do you like it? Like, I keep, obviously everyone's got it in their hands now. Is it really neat and comfortable to like watch it on the Apple Pro? Oh, you're even able, Vibrant. You're able to wear the earbud with the 720H. That's awesome. I didn't know. I haven't even tried that. Oh man. Oh, take care, Monkstrap. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay. So I collected some items at it. So you want me to go craft something? Is that what we wanted to do next?
well, we can try, but I'm not sure that you have enough materials. And if you don't, then we just go back out there and get some more.
Go get some more. Let's do it.
And
Yeah.
in good roguelike fashion, every time you exit, something will change. Some new things will happen in the story, as well as the game world. So, yeah, just up the stairs.
No, it's just death is following me. Ooh, there's a portal.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So, where am I going to next?
Back. Your assignment is not complete.
An agent of death. Man, wow. It's exciting. Gotta get that cursed king.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I don't want the decoy. When enemies hit you, range attacks, they are poisoned. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Oh, what do we got here?
The
Yeah.
What?
flashes are happening again.
So that was a memory of something.
Why can't I remember?
I love it. And by the way, I love that you recharge
Never done.
using like your ghostly or your spiritual powers. Whoa!
Yeah, this game is not gonna let you rest.
That's all right. No rest for the wicked. Let's get out of here. Ooh, make some room.
Yeah, this is well, at least you got the one where they get poisoned if they hit you, so
Yeah.
you know. At least those guys died, but
Oh no! Oh! I'm not dead! I am dead. No, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet! Wow. Okay, wounded ascension. Very missing health point. Choosing this will spawn elite enemies nearby. Defeating them will turn this into a primal. Ooh, that's cool. Gain 5% damage resistance. No, let's do the elite one. Let's make things hard.
okay. Well, it was nice knowing you.
All right.
These are brutal. I think you're returning to Haven in no time.
I am, but that's okay.
sorry for being so motivational.
That's all right. No, you're justified. Believe me, I think everyone agrees with. I am going to Haven again. You said the game is in early access. Is the story completely playable yet?
No. So the way this works is that we have roughly 1/3 of the main storyline in the game, and there's also going to, in addition to the main storyline, there's also going to be some optional stuff in there that we are currently working on. One of the biggest ones is coming in April. If you go to our Discord, you can already see a teaser of a brand new realm that is playable out in Limbo that you can go to, yeah. And I'm gonna stop talking because we have cutscenes again.
Guess that makes us neighbors then.
I feel like I'm being rewarded for like failing. This is amazing. I get more story. This is
Yep.
beautiful.
Is something wrong?
But something has to happen every time, right? The story
No.
doesn't stop just because you've died.
But it's beautiful.
Can't speak.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Who's there? Oh, hey, wait.
So there's little mystery going on here as well.
This is great, man.
Mind if I join you?
I have to get back in the field.
I'm gonna be an asshole right now, and I'm just gonna point out a tiny spoiler here. So you've seen the little wooden horse that Soulslinger has picked up, right? To look at. So if you notice, that's what Valerie is brittling. More of those wooden horses for the little girl. And that's all I'm gonna say. But there is some kind of a connection between these two characters, and it's a lot more complicated than you would think. It's not as simple as it would appear at first. Yeah, so there are a lot of mysteries going on. There are a lot of story threads going on, and and in the full version of the game, it's going to be up to you which one you want to follow, which one you will discover in the end. So a lot of cool stuff still coming that I'm honestly really looking forward to, including.
Oh man, this is genuinely, you got something amazing going on here.
Thank you so much. Sick Chronix in the chat. You're very welcome. I'm just glad to be here, honestly, and this is what I love, and this is what I'm talking about. So just thank you for having me, honestly, and
Being dead.
same goes for the Borg. Thank you for having me.
The
as well.
Borg.
Yeah, so this is where you actually get a little bit of a background for Death as well. Like Death feels a genuine duty for the souls and just the general natural order of things. You know, like he likes the thing where death souls just come in, go through the gate. That's it. And the reason why you are an agent of Death is because this order was disrupted by this criminal organization called the Cartel, and basically that is why Death has made this deal with you.
Wow. I love the design of Death.
Inform me at once if you
Thank you. That's actually not us. This is something that I wanted to mention.
Oh.
Both Death and the pirate, only the pirate character and this one are from a cancelled game from Epic Games called Paragon. And Epic Games has released the Paragon assets for free so that any developer can use them. So we have snatched Death's design from that. We have customized him, so it's not exactly the same design that you get, and same with the pirate, but we have used these two characters, so it's not ours. I just want to point it out so you know we don't appear like...
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
great. Good
I just
call
want
out.
to... I just want to take credit for what we actually did and not the
Right.
stuff that we
Well, I
didn't
mean,
do. Yes.
you've done a lot of cool stuff anyways, so.
Yeah, and everybody, just because these two characters are from Paragon, everybody thinks that the character of Soulslinger is too, but no, we have designed him from scratch, and yeah, and now you have a brand new element again.
Okay, I'm playing this one.
Interesting.
Let's do this. Yes. All right, Vigo. This time you will pay attention, Vigo.
Just try to get to the first boss. That would be legendary. Oh, I can see him concentrating already.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Okay.
Ugh! Yeah, got me. All right. Anyone else? Ah.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a little white bar in the middle of the reload. So whenever you reload, there's a little segment in the middle, and if you press reload or fire again while reload is in that segment, Soulslinger completes a fast reload. So during a fight that can actually save your life.
So middle button, you said?
Yeah, in the middle. So there's
Okay.
a bar going through the screen when you're reloading.
Okay. Ooh, a blueprint. Oh, I could go to the blueprint. Got it. All right,
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. All right.
Nice, good call. You can craft powerful stuff from that.
All right, let me use my special skill.
Yeah, that's good. Those guys never miss, by the way. That's the
Oh, good.
That's their specialty. So as long as you keep firing, they too will keep firing, and that's it. They have just taken care of the battlefield for you. So these are very
Wow.
powerful. Yeah,
Woo!
these are super powerful. And there's actually one thing that I think very few people know, which is really cool. And if you get like an explosive bullet, which you have started with, if you remember at the beginning of the game, then if you have the explosive bullet, then they get it too. So they can clean up the arena so quickly. They just basically bombard the whole thing. And you know, oh, okay, we're going to death.
Wow.
Nice. So you found a new craftable item already.
Soulslinger.
Dad, what are you doing here? Didn't you say Limbo was off limits for you?
For sustained periods, yes. Hence my need for envoys. But occasionally, it's worth the effort to visit and offer assistance. Which brings me to you. I've been watching your progress. Satisfactory, but I believe you may need that assistance sooner rather than later.
I mean, I'm playing it, so yeah.
I don't know about... Wait, you're watching my progress?
The envoys of death are always under my gaze. Wherever they go, whatever they do, whatever they see, I see as well.
So, no matter what I do, you're always watching me.
Awkward.
So, what's this assistance?
Not in the afterlife, not really.
It will provide you with further strength and abilities. Once you become accustomed to it, before that, you
Yeah, so his powers are extra, special in the sense that, you know, they also have downsides, but these are, don't let this deceive you, these are OP powers. That is why they have the downsides, mostly.
Oh. Oh, this is a green item. Okay, so definitely there's common, uncommon, and like epic items. Is that how you were classifying these items?
No, actually,
No.
no.
Okay.
The colors just mean the kind of element that they are from. So the green is for death. This
Oh.
kind of green is for death. Yeah, the red is for fire. The yellow is for electricity, and like the lime color is for the poison, and purple is for shadow, and redacted is for redacted, and so there are going to be more of these coming. Okay, I'm not gonna say which one I would pick. I almost
Thanks for the help.
influenced your playing,
Assistance you could give me?
but you did pick that one. Good.
Oh, good. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, no, it is cool. It is cool. Just bear in mind that ultimate abilities are really hard to recharge because unlike the other ones, which are recharging by the time,
Right.
for ultimate abilities you have to kill a lot of enemies to recharge them. So I would save these for bosses or in times when you are absolutely desperate. Just
Got
not, for a
All right.
regular fight. Yeah.
All right, you got it.
I can't wait to finally enter an arena where we have a secret, and we actually just did. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so after the battle, I'm just gonna tell you a secret. So anyone watching can also find it. Nice. See, these guys clear up the battlefield so quickly. No, it's over.
This is awesome. Well, I gave him a nice bottleneck to work with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so stop here.
Okay.
And if you go to so if you look at the exit to the outside, don't move, just look at the exit to the outside, and you the place where you came in from,
Okay.
and slightly to the left there are some wooden bars over there,
Okay.
and
Oh.
if you move forward,
Ooh. Okay. 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 Ooh. A lucky coin and an achievement.
yeah, so there are secrets like this hidden all over Limbo. It's secret gates, secret craftable items that you can get. So yeah, definitely a lot of these that you can discover for yourself.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna spoil any more, by the way.
Aw.
Should I? Okay, maybe one more. Just just for the fun of it.
Oh, that is so awesome. Oh, Toquette, welcome. It's good to see you. Pandorian Gray. Yes, I'm telling you, totally digging this story gameplay. It's fun. It's engaging. So actually, Chronix has a question. Will you have customized gear or different shaders for your characters?
I mean, yeah, no skins. No, you will have. So you can, if you equip like a different weapon to your character, then it shows up on the inventory screen, so you can see, the equipment that Soulslinger is carrying on the 3D version of Soulslinger. But there are no custom skins planned at the moment. I think that's something to look at. Even something we can even look at after like the game is done.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, but this is another craftable item by the way, or item for crafting that you have come for, by the way. So yeah, you're doing really well with these helper gunslingers, by the way. It's really
Woo.
cool.
Oh, nice. All right. Okay, so you encouraged me to look around a little bit, see what I can find.
You won't find anything here.
Oh, but we got more Emporium here, so maybe I can go. Oh, but there's what's this? A health fry. Oh, I need health. So yes, I should go get health. Because I want to get to a boss battle.
But the pirate can also have healing. So depending on
really?
how much gold. Yeah, but I don't know how much gold you have. So
Well,
so
I'm going
I think
this
the
way.
health-
Because
yeah,
I want a
health
boss
fragment's
battle.
A better choice. Okay.
All right.
Can't wait, honestly. I'm really looking forward to the boss fight. You're getting better at this, by the way.
Thank
Pretty
you.
Clearly.
I can learn. At least that's what my wife says.
What you see, by the way, in the fights is that there are these little numbers showing like how much damage you deal, and these little purple numbers mean that it also deals there's also shadow damage being dealt to these enemies. So different kinds of damage like fire, electric, poison, etc. show up as different colored numbers next to the these enemies. And the reason why, if you go with dealing shadow damage, is because those gunslingers that you summon also infect enemies with this shadowy purple thing, and from that moment on, they suffer extra damage. So it's yeah. So this is actually a cool combo to do.
Oh,
And yeah, okay.
So
boss
I
fighting
have a
thing.
choice of like it seems like this is a boss battle, right?
Yep.
And then or a blueprint. So what happens if I choose blueprint? I skip the boss?
No, you don't skip the boss. The game will not progress until you go for a boss room, but you can keep farming endlessly. However, there's a catch. With each room that you don't go into the boss battle, enemies get massively more aggressive, to the point that if you like stay for 2 or 3 more battles instead of going to the boss room, it eventually gets so difficult that it's just not worth it, honestly. So maybe once for the blueprint it's enough, if it's a good idea. Maybe twice if you get an Emporium, because Emporium doesn't have a fight.
Right.
But you know, after that, it's just worth it to go to the boss room, because eventually it gets so difficult that it doesn't make sense anymore.
I'm tempted to go to the blueprint, but I think for the purposes of like showcasing the game, let's
Okay.
go with the boss battle.
Well, let's check it out.
All right, let's do this.
Nothing here. Spoke too soon. Oh, this looks bad.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
they're gonna do some crazy stuff. So
Whoa! Oh ho ho! That hurt! Oh my goodness gracious! Ah! Woo! Whoa, that was crazy! Oh, bananas! Ah! Oh, this is crazy! Oh, no, no! Oh, oh! Oh!
stay out of the red circles, man.
Yeah, stay out of the red! Stay out of the red! Oh! Oh, they got me! Oh, that was so intense!
Yeah, that was a lightning strike. Yeah, in a red circle. Sorry, man.
No, that's okay. This is great.
That was good.
Oh, I'm totally
good.
getting a feel. No, I'm getting a feel for how this works, right? You build up your character, you get to a boss battle. If you're powerful enough, if you're skilled enough, you progress through the story.
Yes.
This makes total sense, and I don't feel like I'm losing something, right? Even if I fail, I don't feel like I'm losing something. I feel like I can progress appropriately based on my skill level, and I just have to get better, a little better, maybe change up skills, things like that. It's great.
Yes, I'm super happy that you've said that, because one of our main goals with the game was to respect the player's time. So even if you have like 15 minutes, you enter the game, you play a couple of fights, you collect a couple of resources, you get to keep that. So because that's how what I have found is that as I'm getting older, that's how I play games. Like I have like maybe half an hour, maybe an hour, and I want to have a meaningful play experience in that hour. So that's what we were trying to design the game around. So yeah, it's that sort of feeling. That is why always something new always happens in the game. To always have a little bit of an extra whenever you're playing. Yeah.
No, Denise, that's exactly right. Yeah, you want to keep going even after losing, because actually I feel encouraged now. I want to jump back in and see what I can do to change things up, because now I know what to expect.
Yeah. If you go down to Bestiary, by the way, I think you can collect more resources now for crafting.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a puppy! It's a puppy!
Oh yeah. So that is our Easter egg, but I'm afraid that this is a sad Easter egg in the game. If you check the text there, our family dog has passed away, and she looks exactly like this. And basically, this is a memory in her memory, and I've built this in her memory. So she's standing at the Gate of Beyond, waiting for her owners to show up, and until then, she's gonna be standing there. So yeah, this is one of the sadder ones.
I'm good. Okay, stop, Vigo. Not on camera. Don't do it on camera.
Who's slicing onions?
Oh. I
Yeah,
love
no,
dogs.
it's-
I'm a huge dog person. Like I
Mm.
genuinely. Oh, this is so beautiful, dude. You've created you've created just such an emotional art. This is art. This is art. This is what video games is for. This. I love this. Like I'm not talking about just the dog. I'm talking about everything you've
Yep.
created here. It's just everything. This is
No, thank you very much. Yeah, and by the way, the way this resonated with people is you know it shows very clearly because like every other review on Steam is like, when can we pet the dog? And at the moment
Yes.
it's not possible. But yeah, that's the thing that
I was gonna
everybody
ask
wants
that.
to do. Yeah, so we are gonna get there hopefully eventually. So yeah,
what breed was Lisa?
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
Yeah, exactly the breed that I hope I managed to convey in this. Yeah, and by the
Well,
way,
I don't assume, right? Because like I love dogs, but I don't pretend to know all the breeds, right? So
Okay,
you know,
right.
yeah, I don't assume.
And she's following you with her head.
I know. Oh,
So that's at the moment that's all she does. But yeah, there are a bit more interactions planned for later. But you know, this wasn't planned so much, so this is a a free time thing. But you know, I definitely want to add more of that in there.
so it looks like
Or a bit
the other characters. I don't have anything else to collect. It looks like. Oh wait, I do. Yes, I do. Keeper of Fire. Okay.
Yep, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you just go through, you know, you can see how many enemies there will be.
Yeah.
And also, there are 4 worlds next. So this Land of Memories is just one of them. You can see it at the left side of the screen. You know that with the Land of Memories. And then
Right.
the other
I saw the
3
tab.
question
Yeah.
marks. Yeah. Those are just the worlds that are coming, or at least planned for now. Yeah. I really would want to talk about that because I can't wait to finally release the next one. This is what we're working on right now, and it's just so cool. But I can't. Crafting. Okay, cool. So you can
gun?
go for the Double Barrel Fury if you want.
Yes.
Ooh, what a gun.
Okay. Equipped. Awesome.
Nice. And a lucky coin, perhaps.
Yes. Let's do that.
There we go.
So that's actually it's literally is what it says. Is that sometimes when you get hit, there's a coin toss happening, and if it's successful, you have a 3% chance of it being successful. Then you basically don't get hit. Is what happens.
And to your point, right earlier, you said I will eventually see the number of items you can craft expand, and I'm already seeing
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, we have collected one when we entered death, and the other one was a secret one, the lucky coin. So, yeah.
I just want to jump back in. I'm excited. This is great. I feel, even though I died, I feel progression is happening. I feel more of the stories being told to me. This is, again, great job. Great job.
Thank you.
This is wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, there's more story moments that we still haven't seen, so.
Let's try this one. All right, let's see what we got here with this shotgun.
The shotgun is very brutal, but it only has 2 bullets and it has to reload after that. So you will have to use the fast reload if you want to make use of the shotgun. Otherwise,
All right,
it's
then
gonna,
I will need to learn that.
Okay. So just when the bar. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. I did forget. I wanted to bind my melee to my mouse. I forgot to do that.
Yeah. By the way, that's one of the one technical thing is that we too use the mouse, the middle mouse button for melee. But the only reason why it's not bound to that by default is because not everybody has a middle mouse button.
Right.
On their mice. Yeah. So that's why we went with something like, I think V is the default key for it. But you know, you can reconfigure it to whatever you want.
Ooh, a toxic essence. Okay, this is interesting. So, toxic essence. Let me do soul essence. Let me go here. I'm starting to pick up on it a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sorry.
you are. You're definitely starting to. Yes. and it's nice to see.
Soulgent, welcome to the chat. You wish you could work at Alienware? Well, you know what? Go to Dell.com, look for things to apply to if we have any openings. I don't think we do right now, but you know, keep an eye out. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Come on, load up. There you go.
Don't die, don't die,
There we
don't
go.
die.
I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I am
Nice.
not gonna.
You fast reloaded. I'm very proud of you. But by the way, in the meantime, I'm going to answer the chat. Is there
Yes.
an early access or closed beta? So this is available in early access right now, and you can check it out on Steam. It's actually on sale right now. Well, we have a 20% off sale, so it's 14 euros, I believe. And what we will also do is that this version that Vigo is playing right now, this is going to be released tomorrow. And we will also have a free demo available starting tomorrow. Please don't play the current demo. It's way outdated. Oh my god. Guys stuck in the house. Oh no. That's
right.
every developer's nightmare.
Hey, but you know what? We found it. This is what we're doing, right?
Okay, so something for me to take note of, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, pattern, a toxic essence, death offers. Ooh, I want to go to death offers. I would still love to go to the pattern, but you know what? Death offers. I want to see what else we got here. More story.
Yes.
Denise, that's true. It's almost like you do want to die. Ooh, another memory fragment.
Yes, and this time around.
The sync memory. The moment I changed.
So,
Wow.
yeah, so Soulslinger was basically not a Western hero at first. He was turned into one, and he was actually a real dude, like, you know, in real life before all this. So it's an interesting thing because it was the main villain of the game who turned him into this sort of Wild West. Basically, it left an imprint on the soul of Soulslinger, and that's how he became Soulslinger. Yeah, that's what that video was about. But I'm talking again, and I probably shouldn't. Yeah.
So,
No. Yeah.
yeah, Toket's asking how long for the complete gameplay.
Yeah, I'm assuming you mean how long to complete the game. So at the moment, it depends on what you mean. This is a roguelike, so it very much depends on your definition of complete. Like, if you just think, you know, by the time the credits roll, I would say, you know, if you're like a really good FPS player, I would say 15 hours, 20 maybe. If you don't play all that well, or if you want to like see everything, you know, like
Or
all
if
the
you're
optional
Vigo.
content. Man, I'm so sorry. I actually had that on my mind. And I didn't want to say it. I'm so sorry. that was on my mind, and I just, you know, those intrusive thoughts is just coming to your mind. You know, you didn't want to say it, but it's there. So, yeah,
I love it. I love it. Yes.
That's what happened. Sorry. Yeah.
No,
so-
don't apologize. It's so true.
Yeah, so if you want to see all the optional content, then I think it's going to be even more than that. At this point, I could only guess because, you know, it's not in the game yet. But it's 4 realms planned currently, and there are realms that you have to complete multiple times to see everything. So I would say, you know, maybe 30 hours, maybe more. And then, you know, there are the absolute completionists who want to craft everything, upgrade everything, who want to get all the achievements. There are actually 2 more difficulty settings above what Vigo is currently playing. There's a difficult mode and an insane mode, and insane mode is so brutal that even I don't really play. There's like a 6% of the players or that have actually managed.
wow.
Oh wait, no. Okay.
I did the wrong thing. Sorry.
No. I just wanted to show you something. The middle
Oh.
one was really cool.
Oh.
It's a time slowing down ability.
Oh, cool.
And I just wanted to show you that, but next time we get to that, I will try and
Okay.
do that if we
I
ever
you know,
do.
I won't jump the gun next time. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna blame you for me doing that because I'm so excited to get to the boss battle that I just want to get there. So
Yeah, it's all my fault. Sorry. Yeah.
you made that great game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Guilty as charged. Yeah. No. I mean, thank you so much for saying that. But yeah. So where was I? Yeah. So if you want to complete absolutely everything, then I can't even begin to guess it. So what I wanted to say was insane mode is a mode where okay, let me just go from the beginning. So normal mode is what you're seeing right now. Insane mode is a mode no, difficult mode is a mode where there are more types of enemies. So it's not just, you know, more health or whatever. There are actually more enemy types introduced. And it's a lot harder to actually get around. Enemies play better. They have more health. So it's more difficult. And then insane mode is the same as difficult mode, but you die from one hit. I was never able to get very far in insane mode. I will be the first one to admit. I mean, if you just imagine dying from one hit for a moment, and you know, like the archer enemies, like those archer enemies that barely deal any damage, those would kill you. So that's a crazy thing there. So there's a question here in the chat: do you have only the shotgun? And the answer is actually no. Yeah, no. We had a revolver earlier on in the stream. There's another type of gun that I'm not going to spoil that is available later on. You can see the shotgun actually in his hand in the inventory, by the way. Basically, you can as soon as Vigo manages to beat the boss that we have went to, then you will unlock yet another type of gun that you can craft. There's also one more coming in April. Which is a huge spoiler. I have never said that to anyone before, so this is a stream exclusive information, and one of the prime examples of why I should shut up, because I have spoiled that. But yeah, there are more guns coming in the game, and honestly, I can't wait to show it to you all because there are some great designs coming. You know, I like these sort of otherworldly guns. They're all our guns and the things that you see in the game. They're all based in reality somewhat. So this is a sort of shotgun. The revolver is actually a real life. There's a real life revolver that looks sort of similar, but not exactly like that. And so we design our guns, try to design our guns after real guns, so that they function exactly as real guns would. So you can actually see like when the okay, sorry, I'm gonna stop talking. I got carried away there. Darkened moment. Please pick darkened moment.
All right, let's do this. Oh.
So if you dash, anytime you dash, time slows down.
Let's find out. Let's do this.
Yeah, so this can actually help you a lot with the bosses.
Yes, I'm assuming.
Guess I know what's coming.
So excited, man! I'm literally I am rooting for you right now.
Ah! Oh, missed.
It's okay. But because of the time slowing down, as you can see, they are so much slower now.
Yes.
They can't really catch up to you as long as you keep dashing. So it's a good thing, and you can just keep reloading while they're busy trying to catch up with you. Nice. So far, you haven't even got hurt. That's...
Don't say anything, because I can ruin
sorry,
that real
I'm
fast.
Gonna, yeah. Trying not to ruin this for you. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Oh no. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Not today.
Not the red circles.
Oh, this is great.
If you manage to complete this, there's so much rewards, man.
Oof.
Yeah, just do it. So far, you're doing awesome, by the way. This is
Oh, no.
terrific. Okay, I shouldn't have said that, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I shouldn't have
I'll
said
get
that.
it. I'll get it.
Definitely.
I believe in me.
Definitely shouldn't have said. Yeah, yeah. I believe in you, man. Come on. Okay, one of them is dead.
Yep.
Dead, so just the other
Yep.
one.
Yes! Woo! Yes! Yes! That was satisfying! Woo. Oh, so I collect all of these? Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
And that
hello.
is. Yes, that is a new weapon called Vengeance.
Nice. Whew. That was
Yep.
so good. That combination of powers is legit great.
Yep, and it's actually really cool. It synergizes even more than you think because time slowing down is so those two gunslingers that you summon, they have a limited time while they are alive. So if you slow down time, for example, while reloading, you are not slowed down. So your reload is the same speed, but their expiring is slowed down. So basically, your gunslingers stay longer, and you can use them
Yes,
longer because
right.
of the time. Yeah. Okay. Nice. You're getting the hang of this, man. You're doing really great. You shouldn't have said that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
Come to Papa. Oof. Oh, so good. So good. Let's see, where do I want to go? Okay, Soul Essence, Shadow Essence, Tears of Oblivion. Question.
Tears of
Yeah,
Tears
go
of
ahead.
Oblivion are for the well, so that you can get
Right.
by.
You know
yeah,
what? Yeah, I think I'm going to go to
permanent.
Tears of Oblivion. I think I'm going to go ahead and get something to help, well, if I survive it, help my skill tree.
Okay. I think if you get one of those, I think you will be already able to unlock. But you already had one before. I just saw
Right.
it on the loading screen. Yeah. There's a very cool ability, by the way, called...
What? I don't know what
Sorry?
got me, but something got me.
Oh, no. Yeah. Those guys are teleporting around, and I was about to introduce them to you, but by the time I did... Oh, yeah, so there's a cool ability called Gunslinger that you can unlock in the Well of Tears, and what it does is basically, as long as you do not miss, which is actually pretty easy to do with the shotgun, by the way, because it just has such a huge amount of pellets
Whatever
that you can
this
just, almost always hit something. So as long as you do not miss, you gain bonus damage all the time, and it stacks. So it has an upper limit, but it gives you such a damage boost that sorry, I got carried away by the conversation that's going on in the
No,
meantime.
no, this is good. No.
By death. But yeah, no. So there are a lot of upgrades like that, and basically everything builds on top of each other. So once you start noticing that you can combine together different abilities and different permanent upgrades and weapons and the active abilities that you can get. You actually have there are a lot of combos that can make you so friggin' OP that nothing can even touch you anymore. And if you unlock those, then yeah, it gets a lot more fun. And then you
Oh.
meet new enemy types that were created specifically to try and stop you, even if you're OP. So, yeah,
Cool.
it's yeah. So
Definitely-
the game doesn't level with you. So the challenge stays the same consistently, and it's just that the further you go, the more enemy types are introduced and the more difficult it gets.
Death was just like hiding in that little corner.
Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of tiny things that like for example, you tried to go through the gate. Remember, like you tried to go through the big white gate.
Right.
So there's a point in the game when Death just goes, you're not gonna force yourself through the gate again, I hope. And then Soulslinger just goes, I haven't made my mind up. So, it's just a reference back to when you try to actually go through the gate. So there are tiny things like that. Another detail that I really like is that when you're heavily damaged, conversations change. So, for example, if you go to Death and you have like 10 health or something, then he will make note of that and he will talk to you like you're damaged instead of like the regular conversation. Yeah, so there are things like that. So there are like thousands of conversations already, or 1,000? I'm not sure, but there are, okay, that may be too much, but there are a lot of conversations in the game. Is my point. There are a lot of conversations in the game, it's what I also like is that Soulslinger remembers that he's been to a boss fight, so he will always say something different when you reach the bosses again. And there's at the end of the first round, you face the Cursed King, and the Cursed King can beat you really easily because he's super powerful. But the Cursed King will remember that you have tried to beat him before, so each time you face him, there will be a different conversation as well.
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. Nice. Oh, I'm digging the way that you allowed the character to build up to the power fantasy, but at the same time as you build up to that power fantasy, there's a story that is building as well. I love it. Great, again, great job. Hey, doggo. Aw. Let's see. So there's that new character. Yeah.
Yep.
See, but again, this is really unique because I love that. Again, I don't feel punished because I died. I feel like, oh, that's okay. I get to go back here. Maybe I saw a new enemy. I collect a reward. Hey, I can power up here in the tiers, wells, and
tears.
Yeah, Well of Tears, and and also at the same time, I'm going to get a little something in story as well. This is
and more things will come, of course, to this as well. So you will in March we will be releasing an update where you can construct new buildings in Haven as well, which will allow you to do even more things in the game world. So looking forward to that one as well. So there's the new weapon.
Yeah, Vengeance.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about the Vengeance is that it has 9 rounds before you have to reload. So it's actually it allows you to dish out much more damage, and also if you take damage, which you might sometimes do, Vigo,
love it.
Then the gun gets charged, and its next attacks become more powerful. So it actually, you can balance it out in the sense that you can take damage deliberately, and then just dish out more damage, and then find a balance between healing it back and gaining more damage.
So good.
Every gun introduces a new game mechanic, by the way. So if you ever get, for example, this is a fire element. So if you choose an ability that sets enemies on fire, which is either the flaming dash or the flame barrier, the shotgun's second bullet actually deals a lot more damage to enemies on fire already. The shotgun can be combined with status effects. So if you stun an enemy or set them on fire, then the shotgun will deal extra damage to them. Yeah.
Interesting.
So the trick with the dashing, though, is that you have to dash into the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, people know that I tend to just charge into things, so.
And you got it. You set them on fire. That's it. And I just love it that when we started this, you weren't nearly as good as now. So I just love that. You know, as a developer, that feels like an accomplishment.
That's
you know,
what you're
like
looking for, right? Someone to just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
get
like
used to it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing something right.
Yep.
If you know he can actually learn the game and become so good at it, like that's the. But
No,
also,
no,
yeah.
no. Legitimately, yes. That's exactly. See, this is why I love these features, like these Monday streams, because this is exactly what I like to showcase: the journey that a new player takes in a game,
Mhm.
right? And when I have guests like yourself, right, you get to see, hey, how's that new player experience, especially coming from me. Look, like, I've been playing games all my life, right? I've been, either,
Yeah.
console or PC gaming my entire life. So, you've got a good, interesting perspective in me as well. So, I love it.
Yeah.
No, this is
It's
great.
nice to see. And I'm actually so glad that other than the guy stuck in the roof, we haven't actually seen any bugs in the game. I mean, there shouldn't be any, but it's still early days because we are at version 0.4, so it's still a long way to go before that 1.0. Yeah, and a lot more story too.
Ooh, that was a good aim from the skeleton. Oh.
Oh, you're so fast now! Wow, you're setting everyone on fire too.
That's what I'm
Nice.
trying. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay.
So this is what they were hoarding.
Ooh, all right, death offer. Let's do that.
Going back to death again. Okay.
I trust you know what you're doing.
You'd be wrong, but let's just say I do. All right.
Yeah, please consider the downsides too, because
Yeah.
I know that the Soul Shepherd is tempting, but that's brutal.
I'm unable to dash.
No, that's also a death sentence, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, especially with you, like you have a dash-based ability, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
so
exactly.
That doesn't work. So all three pretty much sucks for you.
Yeah, it does. Well. Ooh, this is tough.
Hey, Solis tied from the chat. I'm actually gonna respond. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so both the Gothic and Western style. So I have actually said this earlier, or I just mentioned it very briefly earlier in the stream, that basically the way this works is that in the afterlife, things transform based on the most powerful souls in the vicinity of objects. So the reason why there's a Wild West influence is because our main villain is from the 1800s of the Wild Western era. And the reason why everything looks so like Gothic temple kind of like that is because we have the Cursed King that is the henchman of the main villain, and the Cursed King is from an ancient era. So those two styles mix here because the Cursed King is here, but also the influence of the main villain is also present. So we have to find a way to mix those two styles together. And in some arenas, the Western influence is stronger, while in other arenas it's completely like a temple-like design. And what the idea behind all this is that the closer you get to the main villain, the more Wild West everything will look. So that's what's going to happen. So the next realm is most likely going to look even more Wild Western than this.
All right, let's go.
Doing great so far, man.
Thank you.
Rooting for you to beat the
Somebody has
bosses
to.
again.
Whoa! Oh. Whoop.
Yeah. So
Yes.
there's a.
Yes, I see that. Ooh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Ooh, you teleported to. Where are you going? Where are you going?
He's like, alone, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm out of here, man. I'm not doing this anymore."
Oh. Thanks for the detailed explanation. Yeah, dude, Soliside, welcome. Like this is what this is what we're here for. I love this.
Yeah, thank you. And honestly, yeah, there's a very conscious planning behind everything that you see in the game. So it's not just it's not random, the way it's been created. And like we've talked about earlier, there's a great emphasis on the story and the world behind the game. So yeah, we spend a lot of time, and there's not a single thing that we do without first figuring out how it fits into this world and fits into the story and these characters. So yeah, hopefully that shines through the game. So far from Vigo's reactions, it looks like that it does.
Oh yeah, definitely. Woo.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, getting hit way less. This is good.
Okay.
I really should just learn to not say things like that.
Yeah, don't say things like that. Okay, I gotta move. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I couldn't charge there. That's what I was trying to do. Oh no, what have I done?
Press 1 for the electric button.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about it.
It's okay, that's what I'm here for.
Exactly. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, avoided.
Oof. Those exploding. Oh, I got. Oof. It's all right. Woo.
Oh well.
Almost there. Almost at the boss. Oh. And see, typically load screens like make me mad, but I'm not even mad because I know that I'm going to go into an environment to help me like build up my character more.
Yeah.
Oh, she left. Where'd she go?
Yeah, she's not always there. Sometimes she's out in limbo doing her thing. By the way, the type of conversations that I really like later on is the type where, because it's the afterlife and because people have been dying even in the present day, the world gets affected by people in limbo. Sometimes this Lady Valerie, the character who is from the French Revolution era, encounters modern buildings, and she's trying to make sense of them. So she's gonna ask you like, what are these huge, tall glass buildings? They are taller than a cathedral, and I've never seen anything like that. And then Soulslinger just goes, they're what we call skyscrapers, and those are the kind of moments that are pretty interesting, like people from the past facing things that are that weren't in existence when they died, they passed away. So yeah, it's a nice little touch, and I like those little conversation moments. I recommend the Corrupt Decoy, by the way.
Did I get that one?
You did.
Okay, good.
You did get that one. You did.
Because I looked at it and I read it, I'm like, yes, I want this.
Yes. Yeah. That's the one for you, because it's gonna lure everyone away from you while you can safely jump around and shoot everybody. Just move away. Don't care about it, and just check. Yeah, because it's gonna explode and it's gonna take. So the Corrupt Decoy explodes, and it takes the enemies around it with it. So it's definitely the thing for you, because it lures them away and
Oof.
then kills them.
Woo! Ah!
It was a close call, by the way.
Ah, that was entertaining.
They'll be back. Bizarre.
I just watched them all like go there. I was like, hey, what's going on? Boom!
Yep. Yeah, the corrupt decoy is great. That's what it does. And you can heal yourself, by the way. There's a healing shrine behind you. That's
Oh, there is?
That's yeah, something new that you have unlocked in the Well of Tears. You have upgraded this. While in the middle of the arena, there's like a green shrine sort of thing.
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
I
yeah.
see it. Oh, cool. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, it restores quite a few health, so it's worth it.
Wow, you really did think of it. Jeez, you thought of a lot. Like, again, you just build up the character in such a meaningful way.
Yeah. Yeah, and later on you can get like additional buildings, additional arenas even, that you can, and enter. Like the more challenging parts of the game are locked behind, progress, so that you have to get there. There are flying enemies later on, for example. So, all sorts of new things get unlocked later. I personally like the secret arenas, by the way. One of the arenas that you can get is called the Soul Forge, and the point of the Soul Forge is that you can level up your abilities. So, for example, if you have an explosive bullet, you can upgrade it into an explosive bullet level 2, and it basically becomes far more powerful with a great range and even sets everything on fire. So it's that sort of thing, and then you can level up your abilities. So and that part of the game only unlocks if you craft like the Soul Forge key in the crafting workshop. So all of these features can be unlocked later, and then there are extra areas that you can go to and new features for the game. Yeah, so we've been playing for what, like almost 2 hours now.
A little under, yeah.
Yeah, and basically you have seen like I think like a third of what the game has to offer. If I had to take a wild guess.
Okay.
But at the moment, and also with the extra 2 difficulty levels, I know I actually think about 20%. Yeah, about 20%.
Okay.
What the game has to offer. Yeah. So there's a lot more. There's a lot more story moments still happening later on. Especially when you beat the Cursed King, then new conversations happen, new things happen. So it's all basically you build yourself up slowly, you become powerful enough to take down the Cursed King, and then big story moments again.
Eesh.
And just to clarify,
I'm getting my old like Quake 2 vibes here now.
Okay.
Like a Quake
Just to
Arena, I
clarify,
should say. Yeah.
Just to clarify, the 20% that I've said that you have seen is just of the current version, of the early access version of the game, because the early access version only has like 1/3 of the full game in it. So that's what I meant, not the 20%.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
Nice. By the way, the shotgun, yeah, it actually does area damage, so it usually takes down multiple enemies.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to corral them a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, ouch. Yeah, you are definitely playing this more and more like Quake 2, or Quake 3, or whichever you liked. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are your favorite games, by the way? I'm just curious.
Oh, I didn't get it. I was trying to get the.
Sorry, I was just asking. What are your favorite games? Like,
my favorite games? Oh man.
Yeah, absolutely.
So some of my go-tos is like kind of like Star Trek Online or like World of
Yeah.
Warcraft. But like I love playing Halo on Fridays with coworkers. Halo Infinite. I'm actually a big Halo nerd. I love reading all the books, the lore. I'm a big lore nerd for Halo.
Nice.
But like old school, like I played a ton of like all the all the classics, right? Doom, Quake, and I still like playing Doom. For, like when the new one comes out, I love just playing it, go through the story. It's not a deep story or anything like that, but it's member berries, right? Like I love just Doom as a franchise. But yeah, no, I mean honestly, like, and one of the cool things about this job is I get to play so many different types of games, and then I fall in love with a bunch of different games. I'm exposed to a lot of great stuff.
Honestly, with the shotgun, I think you could even undertake the elite ones, but
I was thinking that you were reading my mind. I was thinking about that. Come on, we'll get it.
I have to. You love this one, don't you?
I really do. Very
it lures them.
entertaining.
Yeah, it lures them. By the way, there's a really good combo for poison. There's an ability called Contagion that you can unlock, and if you get that one, then any enemy that is poisoned is automatically gonna give the poison to all the enemies surrounding them, and creates this chain reaction of all the enemies getting poisoned and staying that way, basically.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, so it's one of those killer abilities that if you do this sort of corrupt decoy, and then you add contagion to it, then all the enemies get poisoned. And the best part of that combo is that these summoner enemies, right? Like these big ones with the swords that summon more enemies. You know those, right?
Yes.
So what I wanted to say was, if they get poison and they also get contagion, then any enemy they summon automatically gets contaminated as well. So it basically shuts down their summoning. So anytime you get to a toxic element, I can just show this to you. Hopefully we get one.
Oh, shoot. I almost got stuck there. Ah. Damn. That porting. All right, come eat it. Ooh. Nope. I'm getting used to you. I know your tricks. Oh, where'd you go? Oh my goodness, really? That one dude?
Kill him already, come on! Oh man.
Alright, let's go to the... Oh, well, you know what? Let's go to the Emporium and then we'll go to the boss.
That's a good idea. How much coins do you have though?
102.
Okay, that could be good for something. Let's see.
Where did it all come
Oh, by the way, just check what he says.
Not to be asking questions you don't want the answers to, Master Envoy.
Yeah, he's not gonna tell you.
Touching the gold, Harry.
Sorry. Okay, got 110. 100... Nope. What's this?
Oh,
I don't
damn
have
it.
enough! No!
Damn it! I was honestly hoping for the healing one, because that's just 110. But yeah,
Yeah.
you're like 8 short or something.
Yeah, I'm 8
yeah.
short.
There
That's
goes
alright.
entertainment.
Damn
Let's
it!
do
That
this.
would have been good before the boss.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Nice.
You coming? Coming? Come on. Come to Papa. Oh, no! Oh! 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 I got gutsy in there too. Ay, ay, ay. No, get out of here! Get out of here, Vigo! Oh, I got stuck! Oh. Ah! I really wanted to do another boss level. Darn! Oh. Woo! Oh, man, it's already time? Are you kidding me? Oh. All right, let me go ahead and, I'm gonna be playing the heck out of this game, by the
Not
way.
the nicest place to come back to.
Awesome. So glad to hear.
Hey, she's back!
So, the rest of Limbo, it's not like what I've seen. It's not all western towns and deserts.
No, it's whatever the strongest souls remember of their time on Earth, for better or for worse.
I don't think I got anything. Oh, I did. I can level up. Who is this? While revenge is active. While revenge is active. Okay, cool. All right, let's go with this one.
Does feel different.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool one.
Well, now that you brought it up, now I'm going to. Before we end this stream, good doggo, we love you. Now I'm gonna try. Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think I met anyone new. I just want to check. Okay. All right, let me see if I can craft something, and then we'll go ahead and go to the out of game screen to say our farewells. Unfortunately, I'm having a blast here. All
Let's
right.
check the blueprints.
So I think I can craft a new gun.
It really does feel
Wow.
like an extension
That's
of the hand.
super comboable. I wish I could show you some more combo options with that one.
We're so.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, just a quick one for any
Sure.
play sessions you may have afterwards. It's just that the purple gunslingers and this gun go together really, really well. Because they fire whenever you fire, and the shotgun can only fire 2 shots, but this one can fire 9 shots. So they will keep firing alongside you. So this gun plus the purple gunslingers can clean up an arena in no time. Just
Wow.
for future reference.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, folks, let me go ahead and go to the out of game screen here. All right. Wow, folks, I don't know about you, but I really dig this game. Ede, you have done a phenomenal job here, you and your team.
Thank you so much.
I genuinely am going to be playing this through. I want to know more about the story. I'm enthralled, I'm captured. So
So
yeah,
glad to
and
hear.
it's fun. And it's fun. And honestly, like it just feels like it's a game that I can kind of jump in and just play for a while, make a
Yep.
little bit of progression, and then, just continue on with my day.
Yeah, that was our intention. Yep.
Well, you did it. So all right, folks. Ede, is there any parting words you want to go ahead and give our audience here?
With that, tomorrow we will upload a free demo that you can try. You can play the first short part of the game entirely for free on Steam. So if this is your cup of tea, come check us out or hang out with us on Discord. We reply to everything. So, just hang out with us and we reply to everything you ask. And can't wait to see you all in Limbo.
Awesome. All right, folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will go ahead and see you, or either I will see you next Monday with another special guest. Make sure you follow me on the socials, AW_Vigo, for clips and news and announcements, and also some personal stuff that I like to share. Thank you again, everybody. It's always a genuine pleasure. Love you all, and live long and prosper as always. Take care, everybody.
Bye.